mean, to do it in front of our fans for the first time. You know, last year we did it was on the road, and the fans greeted us when we got back. But this time to do it in front of our fans, it was great.
Kubiak said it was not a bounce back win. Kind of explain what he was talking about.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a bounce back win. We just had to go out and do what we do. I mean, we are who we are, and we played Texan football today. I mean, we ran the ball, you know, we threw it, and I mean, we played good on defense all day. Had a big play on special teams, and so that's what we do. And I mean, we just had to go out and execute, and we did.
How big was that first turnover of the game? It seemed like it was last week against you. Today, it obviously worked for you.
Oh, that was big because I mean, they were right there, probably going to get a touchdown or a field goal. And so to get that fumble and hold it to 0 points, I mean, that was big. And like you said, last week we didn't get that play. This week we got it, and we won the game. So I think that was probably one of the biggest plays early in the game for us.
You guys were a lot better on third down today also and hadn't been in recent weeks. Big deal, I assume, that you focused on during the week?
Oh, yeah. We always focus on third down. It's just, I mean, last week, you know, a couple plays we just didn't make. And this week we made the plays. We had great pass rush, we had great coverage, and it goes hand in hand when you play defense. And we had it today, and we shut them down on third down. I think other than a couple penalties, I don't know how many third downs they got, but I know it wasn't many.
How do you think J.J. Watt can keep getting better and then see him do this again and again and again?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I told J.J. Watt at the beginning of the training camp, the first day, I told J.J. Watt, I said, J.J., the hardest thing to do in this league is to do it again. And I was talking about from what he did last year. And obviously he came out this year and he surpassed that by a lot. And so I'm going to tell him the same thing. The hardest thing to do is to do it again next year. So he got to keep working, keep getting better, and the sky's the limit for J.J.
How big was that one specifically in the fourth quarter when it's 23-17? He gets the tackle in the back, but puts him on their 1-3, where Luck's going to be dropping back into an end zone.
Yeah, that was obviously very important just because the time, you know, at that point in the game. But all of them were important, man. I mean, he made plays all day. Really, you know, if he doesn't win the defensive MVP, you know, it's a scam because, you know, he's playing lights out right now.
I don't know if you've addressed this already. Just talk about winning your second division championship.
Yeah, it's great, man. We're happy. Happy for Mr. McNair, Kubiak, everybody on the team, the amount of work we, you know, put in to get there, and then, you know, just for the city. You know, we got something going on last weekend, but I think everybody can, you know, have a smile. So.
How great was it to clinch it here at home and to see the crowd?
Yeah, that was awesome. So last year, obviously, we went on the road. Winning at home was a lot of fun.
Not one, but two in a row. What does that say about the state of the organization?
Well, I think you've got to give, you know, Rick Smith, Gary Kubiak, Bob McNair, the people at the top, a lot of credit. Because, you know, there's some consistency now, and those are the guys that stick around.
What do you think about Derek's return today? It seemed like he had a really nice day on the right side.
Oh, I mean, I haven't looked at the film, but I don't remember hearing anything from over there. So, you know, I'm guessing that he did have a good game. So, it was good to have him back out there. I think Brian played as well too. But, you know, those guys over there are battling, and without them, you know, we're not going to be able to be successful.
You kind of touched on it with him, but can you just sort of reiterate how nice it was to really? I mean, you guys choked them out at the end, running the football when they knew you were going to.
Right, and that's what you want to do as offensive line, fullbacks, running backs, you know, getting downhill, and that's what we did. You know, Arian broke out some long runs, and we needed them to. And, you know, we had long runs earlier in the game, had some good running, but when it counts, you have to be able to make those type of plays, and you're going to need that in the playoffs. And so it was good to get that done now.
Kubiak described how this was not a bounce back win. Can you sort of explain what he's talking about?
But basically, we went up to New England and we didn't play well. I mean, and we knew it. And so the result is what you saw. This week we just wanted to come out and play well, play our game, do what we do. And that's what we did. We played good defense, you know, we ran the ball, we ran it down, didn't turn the ball over. It's Texas ball, and that's what we did.
Thanks, Mike.
I mean, we just, you know, we just play our game, you know. We just had an idea to just like, you know, make sure that we just had that bad taste out of our mouth from last week. So that's pretty much all we focused on.
Did it feel any different in this game though in the last couple of weeks, maybe just from a mental standpoint?
You know, we had an idea we wanted to just come out here and just play a little bit more, you know, loose, and we're back home, and that's just pretty much how we took it. You know, it's definitely, you know, they're obviously different from the, you know, field teams that that we played, but we just made sure that we just took care of business.
You're getting that push up front with the rest of this defensive line. Talk about how big it was. JJ, you, Antonio, everybody were they missing those offensive linemen? 2 guys. Did you guys see that? How big did that play in?
I mean, they were actually doing pretty good. With given the situation that they was given. So obviously they were missing a couple of key players, and it showed that that they weren't on the same page. So we just tried to take advantage of what they was giving us, and that's all we could have done. That's what we did.
If JJ doesn't win defensive MVP, is it just a sham?
Oh man, I don't know who's running that, but JJ is definitely having a monster season. He's definitely just watched me on his years. He's just having a great, spectacular year. So I would definitely be surprised if they go to somebody else.
You're right next to him. Is this the best game you've seen him have?
Oh, definitely. I've seen him having some monster games, and it's just, I've seen him practice every day, and it's just a part of his routine, So he definitely does it every single day. So it's definitely no surprise when he has monster games like that.
I mean, Joe, he had come up to me. We had been talking earlier in the week about getting me to actually rush the punter. He had came up to me the right before the play and told me, switch sides. I'm usually on the right. He told me to go on the left because he wanted to exploit the new wing that he had out there. I could kind of see the way his eyes lit up a little bit when he saw me coming on the left side. He had a soft inside shoulder. I was able to take it, block the punt. It took me a minute to find where it was, but when it fell into my hands, I was just worried about getting to the end zone.
And then what were you worried about getting to after you had the ball and scored?
Well, I was actually going to take it all the way up the sideline to the other end zone, but unfortunately, the referee, made a great play, caused me to fumble the ball, kind of messed up the celebration a little bit. But I was just trying to take it up the sideline for the Houston fans.
Pretty sweet getting the game ball.
Yeah, definitely a blessing. Something that not too many players in the NFL get to experience. So I was very excited.
Very challenging. Step up. The older guys need us to step up. So that's what we just been trying to do, man. I think we have a good core young guys, and we're all playing for our first year together because Let's Start got hurt. So just to be able to grow and learn together and have experiences together, be able to know what it takes to win an AFC South Championship, as a rookie, that sets precedence for our future. Just using that formula over and over.
As a rookie wide receiver, you win an AFC South Championship. It can't mean that much to you because it's your first year. But what do the other guys say when they come in here? Some of the better guys.
Man, it means a lot, man. I remember how long I've been watching.
I said that wrong. I don't know if you got what I was trying to.
It means a lot. I mean, just rookie year is one of the longest years ever, just because you're coming off the bowl game, things never stop working, and I just feel like my life has changed so much. And just to be able to walk in the locker room and just, I remember the first day I got drafted, Matt Taylor wrote me on Twitter and was like, hey, we're trying to win the Super Bowl. Just jump on board. And that's what Andre said when I got down here for my visit. Just jump on board. And guys like that say that too. They're trying to do whatever it takes on the field, to earn their trust and earn their respect. And I had talks with Andre. I mean, his locker's right next to mine. He always talks about, y'all don't know how good y'all have it, man. I had some bad years here, and I just remember watching, him beast on people for so many years, like through high school and college, and just to be able for him to have 2 back-to-back, in this stage in his career, and just to see how great he's just been playing, it's just been a blessing just to be a part of this with.
It seems like you played almost the entire fourth quarter after you had those couple of catches. How good does that trust make you feel that they were willing to put you out there?
I mean, to me, I care about just helping this team, man. Trust the coaches and all that stuff. I mean, that's going to come with time and come with learning. So I just want to be a part of, what we're doing here. Just to be on the field when we close that game out, that means a lot to me.
Did you gain anything from, even though the game was out of hand, I know you had at least one big catch in the fourth quarter Monday night. Did that help you get in any sort of a rhythm?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've been just trying to practice hard. And, Kubi yelled at me one day and told me these are game reps. So I just been trying to take practice seriously and learn and work on my craft every single day, no matter what. No matter what I was doing, if I was being Reggie Wayne, Brandon Marshall, whoever. So I think, my confidence is just growing continuously, just every day, and just taking every day as a learning experience.
They put on some drives. We got to erase those. We were able to overcome them this week. Going forward, definitely going to have to
address that and get it fixed up.
Did you have a sense within the game of when the dam broke running the football, when you felt like maybe you had him a little?
I felt like we had a pretty good game plan going into it, and from the first quarter on, I thought, at any given time it could break, and I thought we did a good job of keeping the pressure on them. And, they had some plays where we got some negative yards. They stopped us for just a couple of yards, but we kept the pressure on them. And we knew, towards the end of the game that we would kind of lean on them, and they would get pretty tired, and it worked out for us.
How about your confrontation with Freeney and Mathis? I mean, you're different this year, and I know a couple of times Freeney had to almost straighten you up a couple of times on some rushing. The defense they're coming in now, how different is it from what y'all had to face in the past?
It's pretty different, as far as the run game. You have to, identify people a little different, as far as zone team. But as far as pass protection, it's pretty much the same thing. It's kind of similar to our defense. We knew that Freeney was going to have his hand down. Both him and Matthew would be rushing the majority of the time. So, that's what I was preparing for. Two great rushers, man. I think Freeney is the first ballot Hall of Famer when he's done. And you have to strap up. He's in year 11, I think, but he's still, a threat. And did a pretty good job against him for most of the day. A couple of plays I like to have back, but when you have to throw the ball a lot, you have to get ready for that.
Do you think he slowed down?
Nah, man, not much, man. I mean, he's still strong, still plays with great leverage. And it's always a battle. For 4 quarters when you're playing against him. That's just what it is. When I come in this division, you got that.
Going, what's it like to be wearing that cap again?
It's awesome, man. It never comes easy, and we knew that coming in. This is our goal from day one, to get this done. It feels great, man. It's been a long season. I'm proud of where we stand at this point. We still got a long way to go, but it feels good.
Bryan, do you think Arian catching his stride now? Because it's like he put the hammer down there late in that game. He wasn't going to let the Colts get back in it.
I think, us up front, along with Arian, really, really wanted to make a statement this game. For the last month or so, we haven't been really consistent running the ball. And, he takes pride in what he does. And that's why I really like Arian. He doesn't just run, he runs with heart, and that's the great thing about it. And you got to like blocking for a guy like that. He gets to the second level, and it's a joy to watch. We have fun out there. You have fun when you see him make those kind of runs that he made today. And we didn't want to just go out there and kind of coast our way through the last quarter. We wanted to make a statement, run the ball, and make them like it. And that's what we were able to do.
I know you see the guy every day in practice, but is JJ's season, is this the most amazing thing you've ever seen?
Man, I'm at a loss for words for that guy, man. It never gets old. You see him make plays week after week, and you wonder at what point is he going to slow down, but it's not happening.
How the hell would you stop him?
Well, I don't know, man. I'm not going to give my secrets away. But no, he's playing outstanding, and this is a historic season for him. I'm just happy he's on my side on my team.
You a 49ers fan tonight?
Well, I'm happy we got the win, man. I can kick my feet up, watching football. I would like to see them be victorious tonight.
Anderson went for another 230 this week. You got him next week. Is this the biggest challenge you guys have had from a running game standpoint?
Definitely. He's the best running back in the league right now from the yardage, from stats, so we got to find a way to get that boy stopped, man. And I've been seeing him since college, being at Oklahoma State, and he runs with a purpose, and I love that about him, so I'm going to have to find a way to try to stop that purpose.
Do you think JJ should be getting MVP consideration? I know it almost always goes to an offensive guy, but has he been that dominant that he should be in consideration as the most valuable player in the league?
JJ is the most valuable player in the league, especially with the year we have him. Hopefully we can keep it going and take it all the way. But like I said, man, I done seen quarterbacks, receivers, running backs do some of the same things they're doing this year. When have you ever seen somebody do what JJ's doing?